Breakthrough Solutions and what we can do to help you move from QuickBooks Desktop forward. And I'm going to talk today about two specifically different things, and that is the pricing. What is the pricing element of QuickBooks, and what is the pricing of moving across to Zoho? Zoho Books, Zoho Finance, Zoho One are the options. And we help companies do both of these. We help companies move forward with their QuickBooks solution, or we help companies transfer across to a Zoho solution. I'm going to start with introducing Ann Jaggert. And Ann is the president and owner of Breakthrough Solutions. How are you finding the percentage? How many QuickBooks people are moving to QuickBooks, and how many are thinking of moving to Zoho?
We actually see a lot more folks going from QuickBooks Desktop to Zoho. But I think part of it is we are a Zoho partner, and folks really seek us out because of that. But in terms of our business, I would say 70% is Zoho. By the end of the year, 70% will be Zoho and 30% will be QuickBooks Online.
So basically, you're attracting the Zoho customers because that's your specialty.
It's our specialty. We definitely do work with QuickBooks Online,
but you can do
Zoho, both. Yes, Zoho, and Zoho is my passion in the sense that I run my business on Zoho as well.
Awesome. All right, so I'm going to take a look at the pricing right now. I'm going to start by sharing my screen, and this is the basics of QuickBooks Online. And just so everyone's aware, QuickBooks is doing their sales and marketing very intelligently. They are offering a 75% discount to keep the customers, to keep the people moving from desktop across to the online product. But be aware that that discount applies for 6 months, and then you're right back up to the standard pricing. And of course, then you're committed. Once you've made a decision, yes, we're going to follow this solution, and you've done all the work and trained your people and changed your data and done all those steps, you're committed. So the discount's nice, but remember, you got to look at what's the real price long term. And here we're looking at the costs. The most important question is, how big is your company? How many users do you need? And of course, with QuickBooks, we're looking at the accounting solution. Therefore, you may not need all of your employees with access. You may have an accounting administrative group that needs access to do the billings, the invoicing, the accounts payables, the receivables, the financial statements. But that might be just a small group of people in your company, as opposed to all the others that supply services. So if you only need 3 users, it's $54 a month for the 3 users. We're looking at $600 a year. I mean, I spend more on lunches sometimes. If we're looking at 5 users, it's $80 per month for 5 people to use this accounting system to run your business. And if you're up to 25 users, it's $160 per month. And again, if you multiply that out, that's still less than $2,000 for a company with 25 employees to have all their accounting computerized. Costs have come down dramatically. This is anti-inflation. That's pretty cheap to run your business. The alternative here is the QuickBooks Desktop Enterprise. The QuickBooks Online is a cloud solution. You're going to be working on the internet. Everyone that uses the software has to first have internet access, and then will connect to the QuickBooks. Whereas the Desktop Enterprise is a system that is in-house, that it actually exists on your computer within your business. And those are the same price.
Well, it seems cheaper, Glenn, but with desktop, you're either going to need an in-house network and have to pay for someone to manage that network, or you're going to need a hosted instance. And when I price hosted instances, I see a minimum of $35 per month per user. So although enterprise seems like it's going to be very cost effective, you have to consider you need a network, whether it's a network on the cloud or a network in-house to run it, and that's going to cost a lot more money.
So what I understand basically is a company starting from scratch probably wouldn't look at the enterprise solution. That would be a company that already has their network in place. They've already got that foundation, and then this software will just add on to it. But if they don't have that foundation, building it and maintaining it can be quite expensive.
Absolutely. And there is some nice functionality in enterprise, particularly around inventory. But I would say that there are other options on the cloud that are going to be more robust than what you'd see with QuickBooks, that you can get a lot more for a better price with other systems.
And on that note, let's jump over and take a look now at Zoho. And Zoho goes in levels. Zoho Books is the smallest level. It's basically your accounting, some invoicing, some expense entry, but it's the simplest. And for 10 users, that's only $50 per month. It's quite a good deal. But as you move forward, the Zoho Finance for 10 users is $349. That's a big jump. That's 7 times as much. Why? Because you get 10 times the functionality. You get the advanced inventory, you get advanced billing, you get subscriptions, you get purchasing, you get expense management. So as you add all those extra things, suddenly paying $350 a month isn't a bad deal. Now you can look at Zoho One. That's the step up above, a higher grade, and that includes all the Zoho products, such things as CRM, customer resource management, your sales contact, sales management software. You can have your human resources, your people management, vacation tracking, time tracking. All these things come with the Zoho One solution. It depends upon who you are as to what your price is. And there's basically 2 decisions here. You can pay a small fee, $50 per month, for every employee in your company, and therefore use the human resources package, etc. Or you can pay a select fee and say, I only want to purchase for certain users, in which case you would pay $105 per month. So again, that would come down to your decision. Who is your company and what do you want to do? If you have 20 people and they're all going to be doing time tracking, you would go with the $50 a month times 20 is $1,000 a month. Not bad for an enterprise system. If you say, of those 20 people, I only want 5 of them to be online doing the accounting, you would go with the flexible users, $525 a month. So again, defining your price depends on you, what you want to do.
Yeah, and I'd love to just share that Zoho One is over 50 products. I mean, they actually stopped counting because they said this is ridiculous, the management of Zoho, because they just keep introducing more products that really satisfy what businesses need.
Let's talk a little bit about budgets, because I'm going to show this screen here right now, and this is just a comparison screen of the Zoho, the 3 options: Zoho Books, Zoho Finance, Zoho One, and QuickBooks Online. So Zoho One's the biggest one at $500 per month. The QuickBooks Online's $160 per month. So you're looking at $2,000 per year up to $6,000 per year as the top end budgets for a 10-person organization. I'm going to make a speculation and say, you know what, if a company has 10 employees, they're most likely doing $1 million plus a year in sales. Because if they're not doing $1 million plus, well, what are those 10 people doing? And do you need 10 people if you can't, what's going on? So the likelihood is they're $1 million plus company. All of these solutions, it doesn't matter which one you pick, all of these solutions are less than $10,000 per year. $10,000 per year is 1% of your $1 million sales. the ability to run the functionality of your business on a computer system that can do accounting and sales management and customer management and inventory management and all the things that make your business better for 1% of your revenues, it's a no-brainer. And it's simply a matter of putting the time, effort, and focus into making the system work for your business and your needs. And that's where Breakthrough Solutions can help.